Imagine this. You've spent your entire life teaching someone about goodness, wisdom, and justice. Now that same person stands before you with an order for your death. What would you feel? Rage, despair, the urge to beg for mercy. 65 A.D., Rome, Lucius Annaeus Seneca, the greatest philosopher of the empire, the emperor's former tutor, receives a message from his former student, Nero. Just 3 words. Choose yourself, execution, or suicide. And you know what Seneca did? He smiled. But let's start from the beginning. Seneca wasn't born wise. He was just an ambitious guy from a Spanish province who came to Rome to conquer the world. And he did. Became rich, influential, powerful. Then fate gave him his first slap. Emperor Claudius sent him into exile on cursed Corsica. The charge? An affair with the emperor's sister. Evidence? Why would an emperor need evidence? 8 years on a rocky island among bandits and exiles. 8 years that could drive anyone mad with rage and self-pity. But Seneca did something incredible. He turned his prison into a university. Every new beginning seems difficult, he wrote to a friend while sitting on Corsican cliffs. But I realized it's not events that make us unhappy, but our attitude toward them. Can you imagine? A man loses everything, career, money, status, and instead of becoming bitter, he starts understanding the laws of happiness. When Seneca was recalled from exile, he was given an impossible task: to educate the future Emperor Nero. Try teaching wisdom to a teenager who knows he'll soon rule half the world. But Seneca tried. For years he instilled in the boy, true strength is self-control. True wealth is contentment with little. True power is power over oneself. Nero nodded, learned, even seemed understanding. Then he became emperor. And then the nightmare began. Nero killed his mother, killed his brother, burned Rome, and blamed the Christians. Turned the empire into a theater for his sadistic fantasies. Seneca watched this and understood. His student had become a monster. What would you feel in his place? Guilt? Despair? Where did I go wrong? How could I have prevented this? Seneca tried to withdraw from affairs. Let me live quietly, he asked Nero. I'm old, sick, I just want to contemplate and write. But would a monster release someone who knows all his weaknesses? In 65 A.D., Nero decided to eliminate everyone who remembered him as human. Seneca was accused of conspiracy. Evidence? Why would an emperor need evidence? And here's that moment. The emperor's messenger stands before the 69-year-old philosopher. Caesar gives you a choice. Seneca looked at him calmly. Where are my teachings of wisdom? Where are those thoughts that prepared me for this moment for so many years? He didn't scream, didn't beg, didn't curse fate. He accepted it. Friends wept. His wife wanted to die with him. And Seneca was comforting them. Have you forgotten everything I taught you? He said, embracing the sobbing Paulina. Death is not the end. It's liberation. Don't fear for me. Fear, remaining slaves to fear. He opened his veins as Roman tradition demanded, but his elderly blood flowed slowly. So he took poison, then asked to be carried to a hot bath. And you know what he did while dying? Dictated his final thoughts about life and death to his secretaries. Until his last breath, he remained a teacher. Seneca died, but his lesson lived on. He showed the world freedom isn't the ability to do whatever you want. Freedom is the capacity to accept with dignity what cannot be changed. Nero thought he was killing an enemy, but actually he created a symbol that outlived the empire by 2 millennia. Because there are things even an emperor cannot take away: our attitude toward what happens, our choice to remain human in any circumstances, our ability to turn defeats into victories of the spirit. Every day is a good day for one who knows how to live properly, Seneca wrote. Even the last one